Hello, welcome to Flower Juice. My name's John McDonald, and today we're going to make an arrangement with this beautiful crystal bowl. Now, I found this in a charity shop, and I think it came with this glass frog. So this glass frog just sits inside, and this gives you the opportunity to make an arrangement foam-free with what flowers you've got. Now, I'm not so keen on this one because it only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 holes. This one has a lot more holes, and this one has even more holes. So we're going to use that one. And the great thing about these is you can wash them, you can put them through the dishwasher, you can use them again and again. And in a way, this gives us a mechanic in a glass container that just disappears. So that's kind of important because the problem with glass, obviously, it's see-through, and how do you hide, how do you hide your mechanics? If we were going to use like foam in here, then essentially that foam is going to be quite hard to hide. So I've got a mix of different flowers, and I just want to put in our biggest pieces first, which is actually some lilac that I've got. Now, I'm using the big holes in the middle here for these. Because these are heavy, then the big holes are going to hold these where I want them to be. The other materials I've got, so I've just got a mix of nice spring flowers. This is what I would call guelder rose, but it's like a viburnum. Again, a shrubby material. But perfect for us to start to create a frame. So this material now will actually become a bit of a framework for our other materials. I do love these. I think these are so cute. So in a way, I was looking at this I was actually looking for a container, and I found this one in my cupboard, and I thought, I haven't used this container for such a long time. And in some ways, it's a beautiful crystal, so it would be such a shame to break it or damage it. So I've been very wary about it, to be honest. And I've lost my knife, which I don't like doing. Hang on a second. If you don't use a knife, then I would suggest giving it a go. The problem with using scissors is you end up picking them up, putting them down, picking them up, putting them down. With using a knife, you can keep it in your hand and you can really just work very quickly. It also gives the flowers a very good cut. But it is sharp, so if you do cut yourself, then you will know about it. But in some ways, getting cut with a knife is maybe better than getting squeezed by scissors, because secateurs and scissors basically squeeze you. They're not a straight through cut, they're more like a slice. So these are just some lovely little roses that I've got. They're nothing special, but they're a nice size for this container. And I can feel when I'm putting them in that they are either secure with the other plant material, or they're secure within one of these little holes. So this particular frog had a lot of little holes, which was great. Now, we don't want these to be too long. So essentially, the flowers are going to love this because they're in fresh water. And flowers always prefer just to be in water, plain water, or water with flower food. You'll get a much better result with your flowers when they're just in water compared to in foam. And you can understand that, to be honest. It's logical that that's going to be the case. So I've got some beautiful little spring tulips here. Now, these are going to grow a little bit, so we can actually put them in a little bit lower. I do like the foliage as well. So yeah, this one's a little bit long, we'll make him a little bit shorter. But I think one of the endearing qualities with the tulips is that they do grow, and what you created to begin with will change and take on a new feel, a new kind of vibe. And in a way, you don't know where it's going to end up. You don't know how it's going to change. So just a simple cut with the knife. I do like the foliage on the tulips as well. It's nice to not get rid of that completely. And we can take one or two of them just in a little bit as well. So these little heads that we've cut off, you could actually, if you have a small container, just put one or two into a little dish that would go beside this. Just because they're, you know, loose doesn't mean you can't do that. So, for example, I've got this little dish. We can just put a little bit of water in there. And pop our little flower in. Quite like a little bit of the rose foliage, so we're going to cut that short to get that foliage. And just have our little rose. So, essentially, we've made an arrangement that would be ideal in the home. We've done it in an environmentally friendly way, so we've not used any foam, but we've got a container and a base that we can use again and again. The fact that this is on a foot also raises the flowers up to really show them off. So this would look great on a table as you come into the house, on a coffee table where you're looking down into the arrangement. And really, it's not difficult to do, and you can enjoy doing the process. So I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, click here to subscribe. If you really love this arrangement, then why not share it with your friends? We'd love to spread the love of flowers with other people. So thank you for joining us. We have a new video every week, and we hope you can join us for our next design. Bye for now.